We could be looking at multiple shocking WWE returns on SmackDown tonight. Plus, a popular AEW star has confirmed an injury, and we have an update on CM Punk's recovery after his Dynamite return. It's all in the wrestling news right now. It was on the tip of my tongue. Tonight, SmackDown looks to be another night in which we see the terraforming.
It's not even relevant.
What is irrelevant?
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Relevance is irrelevant. We could be looking at another night where we see terrorizing terraform Titan Towers as more names potentially making a comeback on WWE television.
Sure are, Tom. There have been a lot of talks within the last 24 hours, according to PW Insider, about a potential WWE return for Hit Row's top dollar, the former NFL star, of course, AJ Francis. They were told by several sources that Francis is expected to be at SmackDown in Raleigh, North Carolina. PW Insider also speculating that it could be to do with Most Wanted Treasures, the WWE show he'd worked on previously. But then they followed up on this report, saying that it's not just him that's going to be backstage.
No, not at all. So joining Top Dollar is going to be Ashante the Adonis, the other member of Hit Row, who was also let go at the same time. That was confirmed by PW Insider. Now, they haven't heard anything about b-fab, who was another member of Hit Row. I think if you want to bring them back, I think b-fab's got to be part of that picture too, if that's where we're going. Of course, we know where Shane is. Yes. Swerve is in a different house.
And he was the leader. But I remember the reports saying that the one that they had the most hope for, I guess probably because of his size, was Top Dollar. I've watched that Most Wanted Treasures thing, and I don't think he's like amazing in the ring or anything, but that's not really the gimmick. He's so charismatic. He's so sort of fun to watch. He's really, really good on that. And, I thought they had a lot of hopes for him. I think that he specifically was quite a surprising release when it happened. PW Insider also... that report was addressed by Top Dollar himself, saying, "I'm 100% not involved with Most Wanted Treasures. I've known for months and never said anything because I was disappointed something I dedicated 8 months of my life on just moved on without me and didn't tell me until my agent reached out to them. That's the truth." So he's not there for that particular show.
Yeah, interesting how he's very much confirmed that he's not there for Most Wanted Treasures, right. But he hasn't not confirmed that he's there for something else.
Well, the fact that they bring two in, I think they'll probably bring those two in as a tag team, and then they will have b-fab managing if they manage to get her, which I think they probably will.
I think b-fab managing and in the women's division mix as well. I think that'd be solid for me. And as you say, Top Dollar has all the elements that you need to be like the leader of that particular group.
He's big.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
And he can talk.
Oh, and he can talk.
He can talk.
He's great fun on the Twitters as well. So best wishes to them. I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight. Do you know what an exciting time as a fan? Like I'm now at a point where bring on Monday, bring on Friday. Yeah, and you compare that to some of the malaise that we have been through on some of those shows. Like, it's quite nice to go like, oh, Friday night, let's see what happens. Obviously, you can't ride the who's coming back train forever.
Tony Khan's done it for like 2 years. Which ex-WWE does. No, I agree. I think both shows, SmackDown less so, but I think they've been stagnating for a long, long, long time. And hopefully this sort of sentiment around things being exciting and feeling creatively fresh, hopefully that lasts a long, long time. And it is an exciting thing, to look forward to SmackDown and Raw.
I and many others have been keeping one eye on this Vince McMahon story. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday or Wednesday, time really is a construct of human perceptions, I'm not quite sure. But $5 million has also been found as they rejig their finances for the year for WWE. Mm-hmm. Another $5 million in undisclosed payments from Vince McMahon has been uncovered in 2007 to 2009. Now, WrestleNomics did the digging on this one and said many initially thought that the additional money had to do with Vince McMahon's series of alleged payoffs to women for non-disclosure agreements. We kind of had a feeling in our waters that this might have been hush money too, and I'm glad that we didn't roll the dice on that particular call because after some research, it seems more likely and Get ready to dab your bingo card if you had this for the year. It is connected to Donald Trump. According to IRS filings, WWE spent a total of exactly $5 million in contributions to the Donald J. Trump Foundation in the years 2007 and 2009. The records indicate the contributions came from WWE and use its headquarters address with no specific person named. The latest years-old comments from WWE's media relations attributed the donations to Vince McMahon and his wife Linda personally. Now, we asked the WWE spokesman, says WrestleNomics, whether the similarities in the payment amounts and years are unrelated coincidences, and they have yet to hear back from them. Vincent Donald.
They're best buddies.
Bestest friendies.
I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise. I mean, you're right in that all of our minds collectively just thought, oh, God, there are more women involved. That's another $5 million there. It's crazy enough. Why wouldn't it be for Donald Trump? Why wouldn't it?
We've gone, oh, phew, it's all right. It's Donald Trump money.
Right? Is that the better? Yeah. I don't know what to say about this, Tom. It wouldn't surprise me if it's true. It wouldn't surprise me if it was more women that he's paying off. We'll see. They've delayed their quarterly earnings report. We don't know when exactly that's going to be coming out, but hopefully we should know a lot more about the situation by that point.
Yeah,
$5 million.
It's a lot in it.
There's a lot of money, yeah.
That's quite a bit of money. They're going to have one last look down the back of the sofa before they officially file, I do think. Chris Statlander, we heard from Tony Schiavone on Dynamite this week, is injured. She has responded to those reports of her injury, hasn't she, Adam?
She has, confirming on her socials. Welp! One knee fixed, one to go. It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After the first knee injury, I came back stronger and better than ever, so it's all over for you when I come back from this one. I'm sorry to let you all down. Once again, I'll be back bigger, more powerful, and more than a woman. More than a woman.
I'm glad you did that as well. More than a woman to me. I thought it too. It's great. She's going to come back as more than a woman. So the Chris Statlander bot 9000 expected to debut in AEW soon.
Oh, I hope she doesn't come back as an alien again. She doesn't need to. Is that what it's teasing? More than a woman. What does that mean?
Maybe she's growing an extra woman on her shoulder. Double woman.
I don't think we've ever seen that particular gimmick in professional wrestling.
You couldn't keep the shoulders down.
Oh! Would you need? You would
I
need
am
to
the
be,
Jim Herd of 2022.
It says in the rules, both shoulders must be pinned, or all shoulders must be pinned. Is there a conjoined twin gimmick in wrestling? Let us know. God, that's good. That's never been done. Bray, come back and do that.
Get Bray on it immediately.
Amazing.
We'll end with a bit more injury news from the world of AEW. CM Punk returned on Dynamite at Quake at the Lake, squaring up to Jon Moxley. Now, Fightful have said a little bit about this, saying that CM Punk's injury, now it was as bad as stated. Punk indeed underwent surgery on his foot, and he is still rehabbing as we speak. This return isn't a sign that he is working through the issue at all, or that this issue is indeed a work. He was legit injured. He's still in bad pain from just a few weeks ago, and only just recently got out of his walking boot. On Fightful, they say, we don't suspect he'll be wrestling before All Out in September, and that'll be when we get an in-ring return for him.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense. I'd be concerned to put Punk in the ring before All Out. If it sounds like he's just about ready, but the light has only just gone from amber to green. If any, or maybe the amber light has just gone off, the green light's about to come on.
Yes,
it's very sudden.
I can't believe that they even have to specify that people thought. Did people think this was a work?
Some people did, yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Even up to this point, or he just fancied some time off to disrupt everything, scrap the summer of Punk that they obviously had planned. Yeah, sure.
Just say you're going to play softball if you're going to do that. That's what Sid Vicious used to do.
I think just keep on doing little brawls, promos, etc. You've got, 3 weeks or so to rehab until All Out, by which point he'll hopefully be as close to 100% as is possible. I can't wait for the match. I'm really excited.
It'll be a belter.
It will.
We were talking about this, and was it yourself that was saying that you want to just see Moxley carry on as the champion?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you were still feeling like that? Still think have him beat Punk, get him away?
Yeah, I don't want to see Punk go anywhere or anything.
No, but move on to something else, rather.
I think you're right in the feud between MJF and CM Punk. I think that can happen without the title, and I've never liked the interim champion thing before, and I know they do it in like some real sports and everything. But to me, I like the not to be all like, oh, in my day, but when you had to defend the title every 30 days or you lose it, I really miss that. And that's sort of been lost within the major wrestling promotions, I guess, because they rely very often on part-timers. You can do that with Brock. You can do that with Roman now. So yeah, I've never enjoyed the interim thing. So I actually think giving it to the interim champion makes him look more legit, makes him look better, and you've got longer with Mox than you've got with Punk as well. So
I think so.
That's my thinking. But I think you're right with your MGF booking from yesterday.
I tell you what I like.
Crap jokes.
You.
Thank you.
That's all it was going to be.
Oh, and I don't know, I was horrible.
You just went horrible to me then, but that's fine.
Happy
It's
Friday,
fine.
everybody.
Have a lovely. I like you for watching as well. I like where we are when we drive in your car.
Don't pander.
I'm not even a panda, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Hey, panda pop. Have a lovely weekend. There'll be more news throughout the day at Cultaholic.
You gotta stop
we do
throwing
another
you.
later.
Yeah, we'll do another
another
one
one
later. If
later.
something big happens, we'll do
If
another
you
one later.
behave, and if you have all your dinner, we'll do another video later. All right.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Spend the money, you gorgeous eggs. Love you. Bye.